Friends, today 25th October 2021 and the regular news today, and here you see what could derail COP26, that is a meeting, and Narendra Modi Sahab is attending that. Under science and technology, it is shown what could derail COP26. So it's a good length essay here, and we will be running on this complete next week. So EdTech, China's loss is India's gain. China's loss, India's gain. One's loss is one's profit. One's profit is another person's loss. This is the universal law. So Nykaa again on the second day given the advertisement, bid offer opens on Thursday. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 28th October. So get ready for investment. The price band runs, and it is shown here. And third tranche, government likely to raise over 10,000 crore via Bharat Bond ETF by December. Again a chance of investment. Government likely to raise over 10,000 crore via Bharat Bond ETF by December. Trade winds. India UAE FTA talks. Duty relief likely for job intensive sectors. Sales rise. Q2 earnings. Sales rise. Input costs hurt India Inc. profit margins. So, and here sales profit grow in double digits but margins drop. Electronics handsets short of Diwali demand. Indian expats remit Kipro back home. Many Indian, Pakistani, Bangladesh and Filipino expats are increasingly experimenting with cryptocurrencies to remit money to their families back at home and save on commissions charged by wire transfer companies and other middlemen. Remittances in India are pegged at about $80 billion for sending home small cashes, and they are sending through crypto. And what Mauritius exit from FATF's grey list means. So coming out of FATF's grey list, Mauritius is coming out of FATF grey list. So what does it mean? It will be having a complete study on this given by our mint people. And here we see Bitcoin ETFs up the ante for issuers racing to launch. So very good subject. Want to actually read it? Okay, just if the light is focused, I am reading. The cryptocurrency universe got its long-awaited wish. Not one, but two US Bitcoin linked exchange traded funds finally launched, bring further mainstream acceptance and a flood of cash. But after the stunning success of ProShare Bitcoin Strategy ETF, the ticker BITO, BITO, which accumulated more than $1 billion in assets in just days. The stakes are higher than ever for the queue of issuers hoping to gain a foothold in the sector. Indeed, when the Valkyrie Bitcoin strategy ETF token ticker BTF debuted Friday, 3.1 million shares changed hands. That compares with the 24 million BITO shares traded at Tuesday's lunch, which unleashed enthusiasm that helped send Bitcoin to record the day later. Those could be worrying stats for the firms behind 7 pending applications for futures-based ETFs that are now in front of the Securities and Exchange Commission and most likely to win clearance next week. Meanwhile, Grayson Investments LLC filed to convert its $40 billion Bitcoin fund into a physically backed ETF that would track the cryptocurrency, a structure that US regulators have yet to approve but would be a game changer. It's a competitive landscape. Jesse Prodman, co-founder CEO at Makara, a crypto advisory firm, said by phone. The $6.8 trillion ETF industry is notoriously fierce issuers, forced to try stand out in an oversaturated market, duke it out among the one another by offering exposure to thematic industries or by continuously decreasing their management fees or luring in investors through quirky tickers. It is also historically been assumed that whoever receives approval first stands to reap the greatest benefits, including industry recognition as well as potentially attracting huge amounts of cash. Crypto may not be exempt from this trend. First mover advantage can have pretty significant benefits from an AUM perspective as investors go to allocate, Makara's Prodman said, referring to assets under management. So friends, get prepared for ETF trading under cryptos. It has hit the New York exchange and ProShares was its asset manager. And now the other people are queuing and at least 7 applications are still lying down with the Securities and Exchanges Commission of US. Things are changing. Get ready. Okay, with Dilse with Ratnam, I am signing off for today. This is the regular news on 25th October 2021. Have a great day. Nice.